Wow, Billy Joe Saunders already belly aching and complaining about the Canelo fight before the Canelo fight, weeks out. We're going to talk about it. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you smash the like button. Also subscribe to my channel for boxing news, boxing updates, everything boxing. I do cover some UFC as well. Fight game, news, post-fight breakdowns, all that good stuff. If you're new to the channel, if it's your first time hearing my voice, hit that subscribe button. If you're a regular, you enjoy the content, hit the bell icon so you can be updated. Now, this is just disappointing news that we're hearing this. Billy Joe Saunders did a Zoom, and it's being reported. You see, this is a UK media company, The Sun, and it says disappointed. Billy Joe Saunders is furious that Eddie Hearn is making plans assuming Canelo will beat him. You know, and this is part of what kind of gives boxing a bad name, right? Billy Joe Saunders, it says, is furious with promoter Eddie Hearn for planning a super middleweight title unification between Canelo Alvarez and Caleb Plant before his clash. So this is the fight flyer. It's a Canelo Alvarez and Matchroom DAZN promotion, May 8th, a couple weeks out. And Eddie Hearn, according to him, they've sold like 40 to 70,000 tickets. And you're hearing the B-side fighter, Billy Joe Saunders, already complaining. He's complaining about things like the judges and, you know, various things. It says Billy Joe Saunders will throw down with Canelo on May 8th. It says, but Matchroom boxing chief Hearn is already plotting a showdown between Canelo and IBO 160. I think he's the IBF. I don't know why it says IBO. 168-pound champion Caleb Plant. This plan has irked the undefeated Billy Joe Saunders, who told IFL, I'm a bit disappointed because he's already planning venues for the Caleb Plant fight. Wow. So he says, you know, it's one of them. People can say what, and it says people can say what they want, and you know you got this shot, and people look at it like F the money, F everything, I'm here to win. Although he's already laying the groundwork for a bout between Canelo and Plant, Hearn is confident that Saunders can spring a major upset. But that doesn't sound realistic. How are you confident that Canelo can lose this fight to Billy Joe Saunders, but you're already planning beyond this fight? It says, hand the pride of Mexico his second professional loss. He told Fight Hub, Billy Joe Saunders for a long time has said he will beat Canelo. He has the style to beat him. But let's be real. Let's be honest. If you really felt that the person had a chance to win, then why would you be planning beyond them? You know, the great Floyd Mayweather, I was at his fight with the Conor McGregor in the post-fight press conference. If you watch it, he says, I focus on what's in front of me. I'll focus on one thing, and that's who I'm fighting. So there's a lot of people who look beyond, and in the moment you do that, that could be a bad sign. You know, I remember Canelo Alvarez, he was scheduled, he was like a rising star before he fought Mayweather. He was scheduled to fight Victor Ortiz. All Victor Ortiz had to do is get past this little unknown guy named Jose Cito, the Riverside Rocky Lopez, Jose Cito Lopez. And guess what? Victor Ortiz was doing good in the fight, but then he ended up getting his jaw broke and getting TKO'd in the fight in a massive upset at the time. And then Jose Cito Lopez went on to fight Canelo and lose to him instead of Victor Ortiz. So this is kind of why you don't, want to make too many plans unless you're putting them in with the cupcake. So, this is just bad press for the fight. I'll continue. It says, I'll tell you one thing. I think if there's anyone in that division that will beat or could beat Canelo, it's Billy Joe Saunders, because he has the style and the movement, and he has something different in his head. No fear. He could come out and box and moves and he flows, Other fighters come out tense. Same with Average Pilgrim. That's why this will be a good fight, because Yildirim, no fear. He'll come out, take his time, 2 or 3 rounds, and then Yoel Diaz will say, now's your chance, go for it. And he let his hands go, blah, blah, blah. Saunders is confident upsetting the apple cart, telling TalkSport, he said, I'm the 7th Brit he's faced. Look at that. I told you Canelo's the European slayer. I'm the 7th Brit he's faced. He's dealt with 6 of them very comfortably. The Brits like dancing and moving and thinking they got to run away, but I will be there for him to hit. I will be in range for them to hit. I'll be setting traps the same as he'll be setting traps. I don't think running 1,000,000 miles an hour is going to do me any justice. He's not got the best engine in the world. He's very good at what he does, extremely good at what he does, but there are faults. We've seen people try to run away and box him. We've seen people try to use their brawn, but we've only seen one man use his brain, and that was Floyd Mayweather. Brain over brawn here. Brain wins this. Technical thinking wins this. So that's the latest. Also in this, Billy Joe Saunders was complaining about the judges. He was saying that basically he was told that there would be different judges than what is now the case. Look, Billy Joe Saunders sounding unconfident, belly aching about judges. Right? He said there was supposed to be an English judge, and now they've stripped that away. And now he's look, it says Billy Joe Saunders sounding unconfident. So I don't know. It is what it is. But weeks before the fight, you don't want to see all this like shenanigans, you know, saying, hey, they stripped away the judge. And Billy Joe Saunders in the Zoom meeting, he kept talking about how he wants it to be a fair contest and stuff like that. And it makes you wonder, like, how are you planning his next bout? Like, just if it's not cap and it's not like predetermined, how are you so boldly predicting Canelo's next move? Like, for example, the day Canelo fought Average Pilgrim, Avni Yildirim, right? And beat him, easy work. That was a horrible fight. But the day that happened is the day they announced the Billy Joe Saunders fight. So they already had a flyer and everything. How you have a flyer and everything, that means you knew Average Pilgrim was a waste of time type of fight, because you were already ready for everything for the Billy Joe Saunders announcement. And then now Eddie Hearn's already doing the same thing. So how can he tell people that Billy Joe Saunders can actually pull the upset if you're already planning beyond Billy Joe Saunders publicly? And Billy Joe Saunders is angry and knows about it. Bad look for what's supposed to be a super fight with 70,000 people who have allegedly paid for tickets. That's my thoughts. Let me know what you guys think. Use my link to get ESPN Plus. Also, TubeBuddy. TubeBuddy is an excellent way if you're a content creator such as me. I start off with 0 subscribers. We're over 200,000 now and counting. And TubeBuddy is definitely an extension that I use, a great resource. You can use it too to your benefit. Click that link in the description. Give TubeBuddy a try. Let me know what you guys think. Billy Joe Saunders, you know, they're already planning beyond him, so that kind of tells you what you need to know. I don't know how much confidence you can have if this is a super dangerous fight. If you're going to keep doing this to Canelo's fight and plan beyond what's in front of him. But that's just my thoughts. Let me know what you guys think. Are you tired of your YouTube videos not getting any views? Well, consider TubeBuddy. I've used TubeBuddy for years to scale up my YouTube channel. Now we're sitting over 200,000 subscribers. TubeBuddy is a browser extension that offers a ton of built-in productivity and time-saving services to take your channel to the next level. Use my link in the description to get started with TubeBuddy and level up your channel faster. We working.